If you're making real money in your business today, but you're still operating under the old business entity, stick around. You need to hear this. I want to talk about picking the entity that you start with and evaluating whether that's still the right entity for you. Things change. Most business owners, when they start their business or they're at the stages of choosing an entity, they do so, and it's fine at the time, but things change. So in this video, I'm going to give you a few scenarios in which things may change and what those things are, what to look out for, and when to know, hey, maybe I need to revisit this whole entity. You know, when you just start, you're talking about, let me pick the entity that's easiest, maybe the best for tax implications. Maybe it's just whatever someone suggests to them, whatever they watched on YouTube. But then as time goes on, they start to make money, or other situations where they start to lose money. But the business changes. It gets going, it's successful, things change. So that entity structure is not necessarily the best one for your business today. That's what we'll talk about. Let's take scenario number one. The most common trigger is profit. When businesses start to make money, the structure all of a sudden matters. The taxation on that profit, how you get the profit out to owners. Early on, it may not make much difference, but later, as those profits become a problem, it's time to revisit what entity structure you have. Another scenario may be the way the money comes out. Many owners that just start out don't get a paycheck. When I started my business, there were a lot of paychecks in the drawer that didn't get cashed because I had to pay everyone first. The way the money comes out is another trigger. You may start paying yourself more regularly, adding payroll or different payroll situations. Maybe it's a 401k, a simple 401k, it's some sort of retirement, medical benefits. These all affect what entity you should or shouldn't be. As businesses grow, they get more complex. Maybe you add new services, have ancillary activities. Maybe the business goes in a different direction. Maybe you're a rental real estate owner who went from one piece of real estate to 10 to 20. Maybe you add different segments to your business. So the whole business structure and the varying activities can make a very real impact on what entity you should be, what structure you should have. Maybe there's more than one structure. Those are all something to consider. Then you get into later stages of the business, and maybe exit strategy becomes something to consider. Maybe you're thinking about, how do I get out of this? How do I sell the business? What if I bring in an investor or I bring in a partner? How does profit and loss sharing look from that standpoint? All of these things, this is just a general overview, but all of these things I get into on my Skool account. So on that platform, it's really nice. It's free for now, so the link is in the description. I plan to build a community there. It's really what I want to do. Business owners supporting other business owners. No better way to do it than learn from your peers. You can be as anonymous as your username. So come on over and join. It's free. In these examples I just gave you, it's not that the entity choice was wrong initially. It fit perfectly. Businesses aren't operated in a vacuum. They don't stay the same. Forms of entity and activities of entities come into play. What may have started out as the best thing for you ended up as not so much. Or at least you need to revisit these and consider all aspects: taxation, exit strategy, entrance strategy for a new partner, varying types of payroll, maybe payroll incentives, employee stock options, things to incentivize your key employees to stay with you. Entity matters a lot. If your business has grown and become more profitable or more complex since you started, you owe it to yourself and the entity, to take another look at that. Don't look at it through that startup lens. It's just a formality. But now it's a really important decision. So I want to see you make the effort to reevaluate your structure. Ask yourself the questions. Why am I still in this structure? What does it do for me? How does it protect me? And does any other structure fit better today? Thank you for watching. Come over to Skool, click the link, and join us. Community, people, we learn daily. Thanks again.